Good evening. My name is Vanessa Love, and I came to talk to you guys this evening about becoming a psychologist. I understand that you guys are about 20 years old. You just, getting out of school and trying to determine what you want to do with yourselves. And I spoke with your dad, and I gave him some tips as far as the field of psychology. So that's why we're all here today. I just want to give you some informative information about the field of psychology itself. Just to give you a little background, I have been studying psychology for a little bit over 3 years, and I actually enjoy it because it is a great feeling to be able to help someone, and that is one of the biggest things that psychologists do. I'm going to mention three main points just to give you a little introduction as far as the field itself of psychology. The first point I'm going to bring up is the job outlook for the future. The second point is actually the nature of the job itself. And the third is how the psychology field promotes God's values. Now, the Bureau of Labor Statistics states that by 2022, the job field is going to increase by 12%. So for you guys, that's awesome because that gives you the opportunity to have more jobs available in that field in the future for you. So that's one thing to keep in mind, okay? Also, the need for psychologists is increasing because of actually what's going on in the world today with drug abuse, smoking, things of that sort. They're actually needed more now than ever, and that need will continue to grow as the world, gets a little worsened. Okay. My next point I want to make is about the nature of the job itself. Psychology is described as observing and interpreting one's relationships with others, and that is quoted by Alvin in a text that I'm reading currently in one of my courses. Okay. The thing about psychology is there are so many different fields that you can go into. It's just not this one bubble itself. You can be a clinical psychologist, experimental psychologist. You can, be a counselor. And also, the best thing about being a psychologist is the different places that you can work. You can have your own private practice if you guys want to work for yourselves. You can work in hospitals. You can work in schools if you like to deal with children. That option is vague enough for you guys to have different choices to make. So that's the best thing about becoming a psychologist, the different areas that you can get into, okay? My third point I want to make is about how psychology promotes God's values. Now, God's values include helping others. Psychologists, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, are very helpful to others. Another one of God's values is to be able to help oppressed people via speech, which pretty much means you're going through something and I'm here to help you get through it just by talking. Okay, psychologists are very important people in the community, and again, they're very helpful. Okay. I just wanted to again inform you about the benefits of becoming a psychologist. I also want to refer you to Matthew's. I've seen a couple of scriptures I think that may help you guys understand the portion about promoting God's values. Those scriptures are, and I can email them to you as well, are Matthew's 5:45 as well as Matthew's 11:25. Again, it helps as far as promoting God's values. In summary, I just want to say psychology is a great field of work to get into. You have many options to do that. You have different places to work, and the outlook in the future is great for you guys. There are other jobs and careers where the outlook by 2022 is going to be actually less, okay? So I hope that this information that I gave you is informative enough for you to do further research to figure out if this is the career choice for you, okay? I thank you so much for stopping by today, and you have a great evening, okay?